All right, let's get this show underway, shall we? It's good to see everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. All right. Yeah, hope you're all having a nice, what is today? Tuesday? Yeah, good to see you all. We're going to be doing some Silent Hill today. And trying not to let this derust over too much. Trying to balance about like 1,000 things at once here nowadays, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's see. Yeah, good. Yeah, I hope you guys are well. All right. If I can get my stuff in order here. And yes, hey, Zax, welcome in. Great to see you. Zaximus Prime, as he's so often called. Great to see you, Zax. Hi, Dan Baby Rage. Yes, hello, 007. Welcome in. Great to see you. This freaking stream is tough. God damn it, Serial. Hey, Serial, welcome in, man. Hey, great to see you. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. I will be doing, like I said, some runs today, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing all right. I hope the week's going okay for you so far. Also, I have to say it. I do appreciate all the support here on YouTube. We've officially broke 600 subscribers here on YouTube. And actually, believe it or not, I think the live streams have been a huge part of that happening. It's helping we're getting the channel a little more exposure and everything. Yeah, big thanks for that. It's not a huge milestone or anything, but at the same point, it's moving forward. And we like moving forward. I forget why, but I had the game up. All right. Oh, goodness. Matt, thank you for the Judgment Bird. Happy Pragmata Eve. Eve, everyone. That's right, Serial. Yeah, I'm very excited, man. Obviously I submitted my run from last week, the little short run we did for the demo to the Capcom creators thing. But so that kind of got me hyped, but then just seeing the reviews for it, it's looking really great. And I'm very excited. I'm really looking forward to Friday. So if you don't know, on Friday, we will be playing Pragmata for the very first time over on Twitch. I'll start at about 5:30, give or take, Eastern time. Our normal marathon day, if you will. And very excited for it. Hopefully it'll go well. Hopefully it'll be good, Hey, Snake, welcome in. Yeah, good to see you. Hey, Kapow, welcome in. Great to see you as well. Yo, a Red Pyramid, hey, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Kapow, hope the runs went well today. Zax, hope the Last of Us went well today. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks. Got a bunch of mid game done today. It was good. Nice, nice, man. How far along are you? Always on YouTube on Tuesdays. So you can't raid me. Yeah. Now, believe it or not, you know. Oddly enough, it's working well, so I can't say I would do the switch back, but if we can get some traction on here, I'll definitely. The definite plan would be to eventually just multi-stream. I need to get it where YouTube can kind of stand on its own a little bit at least. Nice. Come on. That's not going to cut it for me. What? Oh, you weren't running today. Okay. Yeah, I saw you were streaming. I saw you were streaming and I saw it was Resident Evil. Or I thought, but you did try the Pragmata demo and had a great time with it. Hell yeah, man. Nice. Hell yes. But yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I love it. I've played it a bunch now. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Just defeated David at the lodge and need to go through the bus, train station, and the firefly. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you're on. Easily wrap it up next time then. The Sultan of Twitch, the Titan of Evil, the Colossus of Baby Rage, the King of New World Records, the Great Dansu Baby Rage. Yes, thank you, 007. Yeah, if you guys weren't aware, Silent Hill 2 is going to be joining the rotation here. I actually did I got all my notes and everything taken this weekend on it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to schedule things out yet. What's on the Twitch schedule for this week is subject to change a little bit. But yeah. Or what's on the Discord schedule is what I think. Yeah. Hey, Rambeef, great to see you. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Yeah, doing well here, man. Thank you. Stream more often for longer. That issue fixed. Yeah, you know, you're not entirely wrong. And unfortunately, I got other stuff I need to do too, though. Go, Dan, go, Baby Rage. Oh, we're doing it, we're in it, we're gaming super good. Don't you worry. Welcome in, super good. Ooh, a special Koiki. Wow. And we don't see too many of those. Hey, thank you very much, Rambeef. That might be the first one of those I've seen. I didn't even know that was an option. Well, that's gotta be a good sign then, right? If only Heather had a bike, you know, that is true. Yeah, speaking of which, chat, last night on Twitch, we did conquer Pokemon Red with using nothing but a lowly Pidgey. I actually did 2 runs and then I called it for Pidgey. I was like, okay, I'm ready to move on now. So we actually started up Marowak afterwards. But yeah, that was quite the event though. Lots of bike riding, lots of battles, lots of everything. That's it. Yeah, with some victories there. Why don't we get some victories here for Silent Hill? Let's see here. What is that? 6453. Easy code there. Sometimes those codes can just be where you're just guessing. Cozy Silent Hill 3. That's right, Dodger. Yeah, welcome in, Dodger. Yeah. And always nice to relax with some good old SH3. This is actually, you know, with the exception of the boss fights, namely Leonard, more than anything, this has actually become one of my favorite games to run through. I really enjoy going through this game. It's not like Murder House or RE1 OG level, but it's pretty high up there. We need to do that thing. You know what? What I'll do is... Well, I don't know when I'll do it. We need to do a speedrun tier list at some point. We've talked about that before, too, and I think it's long overdue. And do a full list of all the games I've sped ran and kind of rank the run quality. Because believe me, chat, there's definitely a difference between game and run quality as well. And don't let one fool into the other. Great game does not mean a great speed game. And vice versa, in fact. Name an F tier list speedrun. Resident Evil 6 Leon. That is easily my least favorite speedrun I've done. And the thing is, like, I did the RE6 Jake run, which, oddly enough, I still had the record for. But, yeah, that wasn't so bad, but Leon's run was awful. Off the top of my head, that's gotta be the worst I've done. Shenmue is a weird case where it can't place very high, But at the same point, because it's Shenmue and the way that whole situation works, I can't just completely destroy it either. It's weird, but yeah, that's another odd one. Dan hates Deborah. I don't particularly care for Deborah. That is true. I will say, actually, you know, it's fitting you say that because I do think the best parts of the Leon run are chapter 4 and 5, which is literally right after Deborah dies. I think that run actually gets a lot better. That's when it gets a lot more interesting, but... Ugh. So in a way, you could almost kind of, you could blame it on Deborah if you want. That opening in that game is awful. Oh. Especially as a speed game. I think that's more the case, what I'm saying, as a speed run. Yeah, Silent 01 UFO would do well. Yeah, I don't know exactly where, but yeah, it would do well. I like that run. I actually agree with you there, 007. Yeah, you won't get any argument out of me there. Little Nightmares 2 would probably do pretty poorly on the list. I don't really particularly like that run. I like the game a lot. That's, again, not a great game, but doesn't mean great speed game. Yeah, there's a few. There are some weird ones like RE7. By every account of what should make a good or bad speedrun, it feels like RE7 breaks. But at the same point, the way that game plays and feels while you're doing it and everything somehow elevates it above where it should be. But it has a terrible opening. It's just under 2 hours long. So it's a beefier run. It's got unskippable cutscenes. It's got relatively bland enemies, uninteresting characters, forgettable music, and yet it's a pretty good run. Everything I just said should make, you know, is something that would hurt at most speed games. I would say the boss fights are good, and the menuing and controls like that are really good. And that's all it's got. But it just works. And again, that's my opinion too. There's others that may not agree. Hey, baby. It's weird because, you know, like, I don't think cutscenes hurt or can kill a run necessarily. Exactly, Ramby. Because, like, RE1 OG, I think that's probably, if I had to pick one, that's still probably my number one. It's either that or Murder House. And both of those games have cutscenes in them, though. I mean, you kind of mash with, in the case of Murder House, but they both have scenes where you're not moving. You know, in a way, maybe something I'll do to correspond with it is I will maybe do a deal where I make my tier list, then I make a list for chat. Because, like, I imagine there's speedruns that I've done that maybe you guys enjoy watching more than I enjoyed running, or vice versa. Be kind of curious to see how that turned out, too. I keep hitting start though. The Pidgey speedrun? Hey, you know what? It's valid. I didn't, you know, I was thinking about it. In all honesty, the frustration, in terms of frustration, Pidgey may not be the worst one of those I've done. Because once I just committed to the full grind for the second run, now it was long and like just would not end, it felt like, but at the same point, it could have been a lot worse. Like, it's better than doing that than gambling with a decent Pokemon and losing that gamble. Like, dealing with Agatha with Pinsir, or some of the other ones that I've done, or I would argue had been worse. But and I will say this too, so at the end of stream, we rolled again for what would happen after Marowak. And we're gonna have our true annoying one coming up. So if you didn't know, we rolled Dratini. You didn't realize until today that you have a Dugong emote? Oh, God. I have a special hatred for Dugong at the moment. After what it did to poor Pidgey. But yeah, we're gonna be doing Dratini. And just so you know, Dratini's only move until, like, that it can attack with until, like, until Mount Moon is Wrap. So that means we're gonna have to sit there and use Wrap endlessly on Brock's rock Pokemon. That's going to be pure hell. And there's another thing, since Dratini grows into Dragonair, or Dragonite, inevitably, it's, you know, the pseudo-legendary, it's a slow growth rate Pokemon, which means it's going to level up about half the speed Pidgey did. And so that is going to just be pure hell. But we don't have to worry about that until next week. We're having so many burritos. Oh God, I wish. You can make a video on the channel. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Dodger. Yeah, and I would do my best to explain why and what my favorites have been, for sure. Yeah, I can see doing that. Man, I don't even feel like I'm playing all that poorly. It's just splits I'm running against are tough. Any gold droppers in chat? Hey, well, check out the Pragmata video, Dodger. Let me know what you think of it. I'm not, not trying to force your hand to say, watch my shit, but it's only a 10-minute video. I tried, I'm trying to gauge levels of feedback to how people like that, because I'm thinking of doing exactly that, but I only want to do it, obviously, if people want to watch it. But I'm down for getting back to doing that. I need to start... Yeah, chat, your old buddy Dan needs to up his game. Yeah, it's not the fact that I show up, but I need to make sure I'm not getting at the point that I'm just showing up, We're up in the ante here this year. Do I have to current run? Yeah, I appreciate it. Hopefully hopefully you'll like it, and yeah, that's the run I submitted to the Capcom creator deal. Which, by the way, I did not win that. I did not win that challenge. There were people posting in the Discord thing for it with almost 4 minutes and 10-second times. I had a 5:57 and I thought I did everything I could. So clearly I don't know what the hell I'm doing with that game, but my hope is that they were actually using glitches, which is against the rules, which would help me out, but as it is now, yeah, I did not win. You won in our hearts? Oh, well, thank you, Rambeef. And that's fine. There was somebody in there too that, with their 4-minute time, said they, had grinded 19 hours or something like that. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? You can have it. I did 2 streams on here of grinding it. So it was 5-6 hours of grinding it. And yeah, you want to go that extreme with it, go for it. You can have it. It's Murder House all over. Right, it really is. That's really what it felt like. Oh, okay, well, wow, I did great. I hit this minute barrier and everything. Feeling good, feeling good. And now I'm nowhere close. But hey, that's okay. I don't care. I don't speedrun for records usually, if I can get them, great. But I speedrun so I can learn games and get decent at a large number of games that I've enjoyed over the years, and above all, get it to the point that I can sit there and chill and talk with you guys while I have them going in the background. That's what the real goal of it is. Okay, that was weird. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing it for. So I'm nowhere in the game of grinding for, 7 days a week, every day to do to get a time like that. It's just not in me, especially anymore. There are people that have done nothing but Requiem every single day since it came out for 8-9 hours on their streams. I just can't do that. There's no way. It's that's the world you're competing with if you want to try to get a record in a game like that. And so, yeah, no way. Not to mention the fact that they're very high skilled players to begin with. But we can relax, we can chill, we can not stress over it. do our best to get as good as we can. And by the way, it's no offense to any of those people that do that. It's just, it's a preference. It's a choice. I enjoy watching a number of those streamers that do that exact thing. So I'm not knocking them by any means. That's what scares you about running an RE series? Well, that's the thing. Is it, you know, just if you're speedrunning only to get like a top time or a record, in my opinion anyway, you're speedrunning for the wrong reason. You should be speedrunning because it's fun to do. It's something you enjoy doing, and seeing a game that you enjoy in a new way, given a game that you love new life. Challenge yourself to get as good as you can at the game. If you do it solely for the idea of being first on a leaderboard, I feel like it's not gonna come off the same, and I don't know. I think it generates a lot of stress that way, and yeah, just do it to have fun. And if you get really good and you really do decide you want to grind at it and push yourself and see how crazy good that time can get, then go for it. Yeah, we did a grind for Murder House. I wasn't grinding for the record, but I was definitely grinding for that sub 14. Yeah, that was a lot of time and effort, but yeah. But like, if I would have never done that, I still am more than happy that I learned to speedrun Murder House and spend time with it. It kind of goes hand in hand with the idea of like, if you're scared of speedrunning because you don't think you can do insert said thing. Now, if you're sitting there and you're trying to do like Super Mario 64, 120 star, and you want to nail every single trick right out of the gate, then yeah, you're going to be pretty disappointed. And if you're expecting to get anywhere close to record times when you first start, you're going to be disappointed. But everybody started that way. You know, it's not like the people that get that stuff just instantly did it. It took them hundreds of hours to get there in most cases. So the point is, everybody starts somewhere so you can, you know, you can get better. It's not impossible. It just takes time. I just say, if it looks like it's interesting, give it a go. And just give it some time to breathe. If you struggle with a boss, don't reset right away. Finish your runs. See the credits. All of a sudden, it's like, hey, look, I finished it in 2 hours. Hey, an hour and 45 minutes. You know, hey, you know, and all of a sudden that time just keeps going down. Yeah, I think there's something to that. Everyone starts as a noob. Yep. And everyone has a different approach of how they do things too. Some people like to do segmented practice when they're learning a run, where, you know, they'll do like let's just say for this game, they do nothing but the mall like 1,000 times before they do the rest of the game. That's just how they want to do it now, how it helps them memorize it. Where there's other people, you know, like, well, for me, for example, I like to do full game runs. And I might struggle and labor through parts of them and everything, but typically I will do full segment runs until, now, once it gets time to reset, obviously I'll start resetting and stuff, but, you know, in general, I'm aiming to do full runs. And, take there. Yeah, I mean, I imagine there's a level of that that's almost needed to do well. But at the same point, yeah, some of them are just delusional. At the end of the day, it's just playing a video game fast, and a vast majority of people really don't care. You know, like, I mean, you know, there's people that do care. I'm not saying that it's an absolute, but you know, it's it's one of them things where like you walk down the street and you know say that, and people are like, "Who the hell are you?" Kind of thing. It's you know, what do no need to get inflated about it either. Yo, hey Liam, welcome in. Hey, good to see ya. But in with the old Peepo arrive. Yeah, great to see you, Liam. Ah. Everything but I wanted there. You know who I am. I'm the Resident Evil 6 console Jake world record holder. You show me some freaking respect. Not in this economy. Hey, Midland Walkman. Oops, wrong way. I'm a speedrun Pokemon master. Beat your age. You know, just remember, chat, you know, there's the whole idea that there's always somebody better. There truly is always going to be somebody better. Inevitably. Even if they aren't there yet, they'll be there eventually. Oh, I've got a ton. Yeah, I've got a ton. Dodger. My old PS1 and Game Boy Advance collection are the ones I usually mention. I've gotten most of my PS2 games from the day, so those don't bug me, but my PS1 collection from back in the day would be very, very expensive to replace now. Which I really wish I had, but what are you gonna do? You know, like I had, you know, like, well, a couple of games that we're going to be talking about playing, like I had Galarian's Fear Effect, and, you know, like Legend of Dragoon, the Final Fantasies, Silent Hill, Resident Evils, you know, all that stuff. I don't know how many games that are like I owned Kodelka, but I never played it. I didn't know that. I don't know how many super rare games I had. Like, you know, like, it's not like the PS1 equivalent of Rule of Rose. I don't think I had any of those, though. But it was a nice collection, though. That I certainly wish I still had. Yeah, Liam, I don't know if you heard, we're gonna be I'm gonna be doing a tier list of the speedrun games. I've done. I decided I don't know when I'm gonna do it exactly yet, but it's in the works. An interesting list, I think. saw Haunting Ground in the GameStop shelf and I never picked it up. That killed. Oh man, yeah. I remember. I have one thing like that. So there was this place. It was called Media Play near where we lived, and I remember they had a discount thing. It was an electronics store, by the way, but they had this whole to do where they were bringing in PS1, I guess PS1 and 2 stuff. I'd assume so, but they had Super Metroid for sale on a discount. For, I don't remember how much, but it wasn't much. But I just remember thinking, man, we're moving on from. Super Nintendo is a thing in the past. I don't want to buy that, but it would have been cool to just buy that and have like Whedon box and everything. Granted, knowing me then, I would have sold it anyway, so I guess it didn't matter. PS2 I'm pretty good on now, though. I've slowly added a little bits to it over the years. There's a few I still want to get, but I have Silent Hill 2, 3, 4, Origins, Resident Evil Dead Aim, which is a big one I'd want. Shaolin Monks, the Onimusha games. So I do have a copy of Haunting Ground. That's thanks to Ark of Death. So I've got a good collection there. There's more there than that, but just some of them. But I'm pretty happy with it and my 360 collection. Well, the problem is it's become more popular to collect them for one, but also I think there's a lot of people that buy them and then resell them themselves. So the sites basically are stuck overpricing them because it's their way to compete. Oh wow, he's got back up. What in the world? Like he took 2 hits too many there. Maybe I didn't hit him flush enough, I guess. The no cells? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm a big physical media guy, though. While I love collecting for old games, it's with it being as expensive as it is. I actually mainly have my movie collection. I have a ton of DVDs and Blu-rays and all that stuff. But that's actually starting to physical media is slowly on the rise over the last year plus again. So now my stuff's going back up in price and it's making me mad. Smart people are buying it again. Damn it. Is the thing of Pokemon Fire Red just to... turn. Just to buy it from your local well, yeah, exactly, Kapow, yeah. Yeah, that's one thing where it's become so accessible with a number of the games just to get it digitally and everything. Ooh. And that's unboxed. Damn. I saw somewhere Pokemon Crystal selling for like $220, and I'm like, what is this world? Alright, it's like, yeah, okay. I mean, it's like a verified 100% guaranteed to work. You know, it's got a fresh battery put in, all this, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, man, what in the world? I mean, I think that was the complete in-box, but still. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. I'm thinking of Silent Hill 2. You want the DVD section at Goodwill? It's your guilty pleasure? Yeah, I love grabbing movies. I mean, I try to make sure it's only stuff I'd actually want to watch, of course. Yeah, it's a curated collection, but I definitely love having a full collection like it. I just hate the idea of like spending 20 bucks or more a month on a streaming service and then it not even have the thing I want to watch. You love buying physical, but it's a joke sometimes with some play. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely, Kapow. It really is. Some are just, you know, like we mentioned the idea that some have raised prices because of, yeah, just to keep up with demand or whatever. But there's some of them that went like crazy with that though. It's like, yeah, you guys probably took it a step or two too far. The only downside of the physical media collection is the storage. Like right now I'm in a pretty good situation where I have like everything where I want it, but it can quickly become a problem of like figuring out where you're gonna put all your stuff. Yep, that's right. Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, yeah, definitely make sure to like the stream if you are enjoying yourself, and make sure to sub if you haven't. Definitely would appreciate that. Yeah, again, big thanks to you guys. We did hit 600 subscribers here on YouTube. So yeah, thank you very much. And I appreciate all the support. Wow, 8-Ball. Just wow. Hey, JB, welcome in. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. One, 3, and 9, 8. Do 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 do. Dude, rough on the turns there. Alright, 1398. Thank you, easy mode. Trying to pull my aim. Yeah, that's the current plan, Dodger. I should get fair warning. There is a chance that that stream may get canceled. I might have something I need to take care of, but I'll let you guys know. But it should be good to go. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, but you know, you just never know sometimes. I just no. Some weeks I need the second 4 days on. Just maybe. Like I said, I'll let you guys know though. Yeah, Mega Man 2 is one of the redeems from the anniversary stream. That's why it's like, man, what the hell you're doing Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 2? Where the hell is Mega Man mix in with that? Yeah, it's just from the anniversary stream though. And it's something unique to give you guys for the situation. You always played the Mega Man X series? I've only ever played the first Mega Man X, and I never finished it, which always has bugged me. Because I would get to this, there's a spider towards the end of the game, and I could never get past it as a kid. So I never finished it. But I played Mega Man 2 actually for the September in 2024, I think it was. And I really liked it. And so I put up the idea to possibly learn to run it. Yeah, I had a ton of fun with it. Honestly, I liked it better than I thought I would if I'm, you know, which almost sounds mean, but it's almost just because it was an old platformer, I guess, like that I didn't think I'd like it as well. So salty over no MGS1. It was on there. It was on there. We didn't get enough spins to hit it. Yeah, I need to do Mega Man 2 and the Pokemon Team Rocket playthrough. But then as far as and then I still need to do Batman Arkham City, which is actually from September, not even the anniversary. That one's been sitting on there for a while. So yeah, that's all stuff that'll be coming somewhat soon to the channel. And the big focus is, of course, still going to be on the Silent Hill stuff I've been doing. Pokemon stuff on Mondays. We're very busy, chat. You know, I got a lot of shit going on here, man. Yeah, it really is. A lot of projects all going. We're trying to spin a lot of plates. Not saying it's a bad thing, but it is a lot. But if it keeps the channel fresh, and it keeps me good to go and everything like that, then it's okay. You need a personal assistant. This is actually a pretty good Nightmare Hospital. As long as Leonard doesn't screw everything up like he probably will. That stupid crawl he does is one maybe the worst thing in the history of boss fights in video games. For some reason, I don't know what it is. It's a lucky trigger. Okay, it's actually not bad luck though. Okay, well, it wasn't perfect, but at least I recovered it a bit. I mean, could have been better. That would have been a gold, though, if I had gotten a good fight. That's fine. We'll do another run after this, of course, too. Or not just this. This isn't it. All right. Yeah, so we're on pace for about a probably around a 118 in game time, or I mean real time. And I will say though, if that's kind of the consistent thing that I just land with this, where like if I play this on Fridays, just casually for a marathon day, I'd be happy with that time. I think that's a solid time. I wouldn't mind getting it a little lower for the just for the sake of I know I can do a little bit better. But this becomes like essentially what the marathon runs look like. I'd be good with that. It's kind of like Code Veronica, where obviously, you know, if I could lower the time more that'd be great. But if I keep it around 2 hours, I'm pretty happy with that as well. Ooh, you know, Code Veronica would be an interesting, mentioning the speedrun tier maker list before. Code Veronica on that list will be fascinating to do. I honestly think since with doing the door skips, Code Veronica may be pretty good. It may end up doing pretty well for itself. These PS2 games, yeah, maybe that's a sweet spot for me, because I like a lot of them now I think about it. Onimusha, even though it has probably a few too many cutscenes, I enjoyed that run a lot. We've done a lot of that over the years. RE1 Remake it's not on a PS, it was a GameCube, but that late 90s to early 2000s stretch of time. We'll say 96 through 2006. Maybe that's the sweet spot. Oh, excuse me. Amusement park time. That's right, Ram Beef. We zoom in. We zoom in. Yeah, by the way, if you're curious, I for a while did do a skip here, which allows you to turn this off without getting the key, but this is a glitchless run, so that is not allowed. So that's why we went in and got the key from the souvenir shop and everything. Yo, hey, Foxhound, great to see you. The Great Foxhound Cut, as he's so often called. Yeah, hope you've been well, man. Good to see you. Nice. Good movement there. Oh, the demo runs, very good. Yeah, I managed to get a 557 in it, which was I'm very happy with. But very, very, very excited for Friday. I'll be playing it, and we're playing it all day Friday. Very, very excited. A good week for games. There's that Mouse PI game, and the new Cthulhu game as well, coming out this week too. You're pre-downloading it now? Nice, dude. Nice. I have to admit, like, when I first saw that game, Pragmata that is, I thought I wasn't really sold on it. I thought it looked like, it reminded me a lot of Resident Evil Revelations 2, which I'm not the biggest fan of. And I don't know, it just didn't seem very intriguing. But the second I played that demo, I was sold. I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. Yeah.
That's Danny. A quiet young
Mouse looks great.
but quite friendly.
Yeah, it does. I know Serial is really excited for that one. I think he's playing that one.
His hometown is New Orleans.
That's Danny. That's right. That's right, Ramby.
After first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven? This mansion is quite old. I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime. Or if you prefer, we could come and visit you instead. That was supposed to be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever.
Well, saved at least a second. That's better than nothing. you jerk. Alright, let's see. Shoe right, head left. Okay. And unfortunately, I think I am going to be a little light on shotgun shells here because of the missionary fight. Let's see here. Ah, dang. I should have just went to the one to the right and skipped the one in the middle for now. I would have made it. Ah, come on. Really? Really? Man. Yeah, I almost think maybe I should just do the outside ones for all the outside ones, then do the inside ones. Maybe that's a little bit better route. I think by the time you turn her around, you're gonna miss the cycle. Hey, I appreciate it, Dodger. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the commenting and everything. And yeah, glad you liked it. Yeah, as well. Yeah, good stuff. Thank you. Yeah, I'm down for doing more stuff like that. I've just got to start managing my time a little bit better. Yeah, it's where I do that. Take time to do stuff like that. But I'd be down to well, let's just say whenever I'm happy with my time in this game, doing the exact same thing but for a game like for this game, I'd be down for doing this. It's pretty easy to do, really. Or at least I think it is. And, yeah, people want to watch them, I'm down for it. actually an okay Alessa fight. Hey, thank you, Dodger. Yeah, I appreciate that. Ah. Yeah, that's ultimately the plan, especially for the Pokemon stuff, too. Is I'm gonna take all those attempts and put them into runs. The big thing with that is I need to get started with that because I have like all the recordings from every completed run I've done, and it's starting to eat up a chunk of memory. So I gotta start getting to it just so I can clear them off the computer. Yeah, she's a huge pain because she runs away, and the moment she turns and runs, your shot will miss. Even if it seems like you should hit her, still, you will miss that first shot, and it's very annoying. And she could just be a troll, and then you add in the fact that you're on the merry-go-round as well. Kind of, you know, like, just the movement of that and everything adds a little bit of awkwardness to it. I knew better. I even like went past it like thinking, I was like, no, there's another door down. But I just couldn't bring myself to stop there. What? What in the world of hitboxes was that? Again, anybody curious, we will be doing another attempt after this. Hopefully be a little bit faster. I don't need much, just a little bit faster. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Oh, the lock one pull. Yikes. All right, coming up on the end here. All right, final boss. A pretty straightforward boss, really. Oh my goodness, girl, please. All right. Man, again, not the worst thing in the world. Could have been better. I was ahead at the nightmare. Now let us go ahead and delete those. That's right, Ramby. Yeah, we'll still listen to the credits.
He refused to give in to the town that takes all.
Again? Yeah, we'll do it again.
Survive. You must have the will.
You know, in reality, with how I speedrun, games, this is about as long. So games between like Murder House and this game in length are perfect for these YouTube streams. So I usually figure if I get like over 3-4 hours of speedrunning a game anyway, I already think my best attempts are probably behind me. There's a good chance. So yeah, for these where we do like, you know, roughly about 2.5 to 3.5 hour streams, is perfect. Exactly, Snake. Hey, thanks for the GG Foxhound. Yeah, thank you very much. Hey, Vashi, welcome in. Thanks for the GG. Hey, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And 4920 IGT isn't bad. Not bad at all. Think about they make something to eat. Nice, nice. Yeah, doing well here. Yeah, doing well here. Yeah, we've been chilling, just chilling, running, all that good stuff, you know. Aiming to go a little bit faster this time. It's a good week. It's a good week. I'm excited for, you know, obviously excited for Silent Hill stuff, but we got Pragmata. We got the new Cthulhu game, which the new Cthulhu game that I'm playing Saturday looks really, really, really good. The problem is it's getting overshadowed by releasing the same day as Pragmata and the Mouse PI game. But I'm telling you, it looks actually legitimately good. I'm really excited to play it as well. Yeah, got a code to play each of those, so I'm excited for that, and just been really enjoying Silent Hill speedrunning. It feels like something I've been long overdue to really sink my teeth into, and I finally am, and it's been great. You know, you're gonna be playing a lot of Pragmata. Hell yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm planning to. My goal is to just play it all the way through on Friday, yeah, beginning to end. Unless it's randomly a lot longer than I think, obviously, then I'll make adjustments. But yeah, I'm planning to go a good 10 hours on Friday to knock it out. Hopefully it lives up to that demo. Oh God. You know what? If I'm continuously entertained, I'm great with that, Bashy, but oh God. That game seriously like took over my life for like 3 weeks or whatever it was. I loved it, don't get me wrong, but oh my goodness. Yeah, the reviews for it, I mean, I know obviously reviews you take as you will with them, but nevertheless, the reviews have been very strong for it, which is, it's good to see. Now, they aren't the end-all be-all, but, you know, a lot better than them being disappointing, that's for sure. Okay, nice nightmare. Do 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, sounds good, Vashia. Enjoy your food. Three, four, five, seven. Okay, I don't know what the answer is then. Oh, wait, and we'll keep it. That was slow, but we'll keep it. Want to reset again? We got a good nightmare split. Man, that code's such a troll sometimes. That was a 9 at the end, not a 7. Some cheese tortellini soup. Very nice. Oh, that sounds excellent. How long does it usually take to throw all of that together? Gotcha, gotcha. That's not too bad though, either way. I can't lie. Laziness, the impact of laziness is something I can certainly appreciate. Unfortunately, turned the wrong way there. Gave it time to catch up to me and hit me. I never know what the heck that sound is, but I also don't want to find out. Oh, really? Wow, that's disappointing. That looked clean too. It looked like I got the first shot and everything just right, but nope. Not this time. That's okay. We'll keep going. I need to get back into game shape a little bit anyway. I may end up doing this on Thursday and pushing Mega Man back just to keep, because I want to get this game into things, and I don't know if I need to start another new game right away. And so, like I said, kind of between all the stuff we're doing right now, maybe that'd be a little bit smarter. I may end up not even be able to stream, like, may not be able to stream Thursday as is, so I think if I do, maybe I'll just do more of this. I don't have any crazy goal plans with this, or goals for this game, but I definitely do want to always get another PB. Ideally get it at minimum under 114. I think I can get it a lot lower than that, really. I just gotta put it all together. Nice. That was actually good, pretty good movement there. And it's little things like that. It's where I can save a lot of time. Just cleaning up movement, utilizing the strafe to run and everything. It's much quicker than just turning normally. Well, especially if you're turning around, I should say. Are you kidding me? That might be the first time I've ever had that happen. I mean, I've been hit by the dogs plenty. I've never had it one of them actively knock me over, though. I think that's definitely a first. What a jerk. Overall, though, this was still a pretty good Subway. Yeah, that'd be my guess. It's like a critical hit almost kind of deal. And unfortunately, I think we're going to lose a little bit of time again. Man. I don't feel like I'm playing poorly, but boy, the splits would make it seem like I haven't played this game in months. Oh, what's up? Of course, I was really locked in on that PB run, so yeah, maybe that's just it. I just got to kind of get a dig up whatever was there for that run again. But yeah, that's why we got to practice. Which do I consider? Oh, 4. 4 is definitely the hardest to me. That game's just difficult to navigate, and I haven't played it as much as the others, I will admit, but I definitely would say it just based on my limited experience with it. Oops, a little ahead of myself there. Oh, I don't know what that was. I kind of spaced out there, I guess. I don't know. I was hitting the thing and I was mashing X and suddenly I'm running into a wall. That was weird. So I I looked over at chat and like all of a sudden I looked back and I'm like pulling right for some reason. I don't know why, but I was. Exactly, Super Goat. Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna maybe. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we're definitely gonna play this on Thursday. Assuming I can stream Thursday. But the plan is, again, Thursday will be live. But we'll do this again. We'll consider this like a D-Rust day for that and see if I can get it going. But I think it's a smarter decision anyway. Don't try to learn it. We got 2 brand new games coming out. We got too much. I do want to say thanks again to you guys for being here. Thanks again to everybody for all the support on YouTube. And thank you for helping me reach 600 subscribers on here. We did that this week. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've been growing a lot since starting the stream over here, and yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm not. I hope to keep making the content better too. That turn is so awkward. I wonder if there's a good way to like maybe. Where's she at to stop though? I gotta take a look at some videos on that, like some of the movement in there, because there are a couple spots where it's really awkward, and I just want to see how people do it, like without stopping for too long or whatever, stopping to adjust or anything like that for too long. As far as content going forward, though, I mean, I have the Mega Man to do from the anniversary stream, so that one's going to happen. But at least here on YouTube, it's going to be mostly PS2 speedruns. If that is your jam, you are in the right place. Awful. Jesus. But obviously Silent Hill 2 is already in the process of learning. I'm going to be doing a lot of that on Twitch as well, which is linked below if anybody's interested. But I want to get together a PS2 marathon. On my channel, I have the first PS1 marathon I did, which is Dino Crisis 1 and 2, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, and Silent Hill 1. And I want to do something similar for PS2 games. So the current planned lineup, I will be doing Code Veronica, Onimusha, Silent Hill 2, and Silent Hill 3 are all locks. As far as what else goes with it, I'm still figuring that out. Right now, my immediate lean would be to do Metal Gear Solid 2. And hopefully one more. I like 6. I like the idea of doing 6 games. Yeah, so I'm still figuring that part out, but those first 4 are pretty well locked in. But using these, using YouTube as a great way to kind of grind and get better and get into game shape with all those. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid may sound like a weird one, and it is a little weird for me. I do mostly horror games, but I really, really, really like that game. And it's a better speed game than you'd think, because you can skip all the cutscenes, obviously. I mean, it wouldn't work if you had to watch them, because it'd be just too long, but you can skip them. And so the way the movement works and everything in that game, I think it'll make a really good time for a good time. But I won't know until I do it, so again, nothing locked in. Looking at stuff like Zone of the Enders and Ico and a couple of others as well. Someone recommended Obscure to me, and I actually own that game on Steam, but I've never actually played it. But it's a PS2 horror game. You committed fitness just now? Really? Hey, good stuff, Midland. Congrats. Hey, that's good stuff, man. OG Zone of the Zone of the Enders. I haven't played that in years. Yeah, I haven't really either. I own the HD set on Xbox. I don't know when I bought it, but I've had it forever, and I remember loving the game back when it came out. Because I want to say we rented it because of the Metal Gear Solid 2 disc, which is probably what a lot of people did. But then we ended up playing the game, and the game was actually really, really fun. Yeah, so those are all ones that are in consideration. There's more too. That's all I was think of. I mean, I could do Clock Tower 3. I know some folks would love that for the Dick Burrows appearance, but I don't know. You need to get the HD set. You just had the PS2 games. Apparently, it's worth picking up too. Like I've only heard good things about the set. So hopefully it'll be well worth it. All the mistime. That, you know, Vashy, I'm sure we've all been there. Oh, Haunting Ground was another. Now, I didn't like Haunting Ground all that much when I played it the first time, but I definitely want to give that game another shot. It looks so much fun and everything. Yeah, that's another one that's on the list there. Oh, you can't combine these. That's disappointing. Hello, Miss Koi-Fish. Welcome in. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, you didn't like it at first, and then I started to understand it more. Okay, I really enjoy this. Yeah, that's the feeling I want to hit. That exact... That's the exact feeling I'm looking for, Badgie. I'm really hoping I'm the same way.
I knew it.
I have not played Roll of Rose.
The other
I'm not gonna lie though, the story in that game seems really interesting, but the gameplay looks brutal. But I will admit though, the game itself does look pretty solid. Like, I mean, the story and everything. I'm just worried that game's gonna be rough to actually just literally just play. I was considering doing even like maybe a Sly Cooper or Jack and Daxter game. The problem is those are pretty long runs if you don't, unless you do a bunch of glitches, which I'm not a big glitch guy, as you guys know. I usually like the, yeah, I usually don't do a bunch. It's worth to play at least once. Okay. I'd be willing to give it a go. Out of the curiosity of it. I do know there's some screwed up stuff in that game though too. Like all kinds of cursed, but I'd be willing to give it a try. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's always Fatal Frame as well. The only thing that bothers me about that game is I'm worried it's too slow paced. Maybe I should do, like, because I played it casually and I enjoyed it, but maybe I should just give it a try. And see how it is. Because casually it was fun, though. Yeah, really cool game. I think I went to the wrong floor. Oh, I didn't. I did hit 5th, right? Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, good. Oops. Oh, is it a Fatal Frame 2 remake now? Yeah, yeah. I think if you want to, like, the runs are about 40 minutes, but I think casually it's about 2 hours. Or, like, if you were to do it glitchless, it'd probably be about 2 hours. 2 to 3 hours, which is a little long. But the runs are around 40 minutes. But they're, like, loaded with glitches. Oh, you little bastard. Maybe it's a shorter run than I realized, though, too. I think it'd be a cool game to just randomly get really good at, though, one way or another. I always enjoyed them. I played it on the PS2 and 3. 3 or 4, yeah. That's where it pushes up being a little long, especially if it's going to be like, because Code Veronica is going to be in there. It's got to be. So, that'd be 2 2-hour games. That's going to be a little long. What I want it to be. My brain shut off there for a minute. Not my best efforts today, but that's okay. Whoa, where was the turn there? My best efforts. Yeesh. Oh goodness, I don't blame you, Vashi. Well, you mentioned Pragmata. I mean, that'd be a good breather right there. Yeah, I don't blame you for wanting to pace it out though. After that, it's like, yeah, that's kind of where like I've replaced Darkest Dungeon with Pokemon for the time being. Like I was doing Darkest Dungeon every week, and we finished that second long playthrough in a row, and it's just like, yeah, I need to take a breather. Like, it's just a lot of game. 3 or 4 hours for most, yeah. Well, you know, that's the thing. Some games are just a little bit better suited for casual stuff than speedruns. That's okay. You know, well, you know, obviously, I'm sure there's have plenty of people that do like doing it, but that's a little long for me, especially since I mean, I like the games a lot, but it's not, you know, it's not like Resident Evil for me either, though. I really like Devil May Cry. Like, Devil May Cry would be a natural fit, but it's gonna hurt my damn hands to do that game. That's the game I would, in a perfect world, have in there. But like I said, it's not an option. It's a good fight. Play Pillars of Eternity. Oh no. Yeah, that's where you just gotta say, you gotta like, brain, whose side are you on? Again, nothing wrong with Pillars, but at the same point, goddamn, that's a lot in a row. After coming off of a 72-hour playthrough. I guess I could do RE4 OG, but again, that might be a little too long of one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, that game kind of in a way falls into the like RE4 remake I'm cool running, but 4 OG kind of always has felt where like a game where I don't mind going fast, but I kind of just prefer chilling a little bit with, and you know, doing like more challenge runs centric stuff. I don't know. I think about that one. Oh, dude, nice, Vashy, nice. Holy shit, yeah, that'd be a brutal one to lose. I've always been intrigued by that game, never played it. Oh god. Yeah, well, PCSX2, come on down. Oh my. Oh my. I'm glad you found it though. That's yeah, that's great to hear. Cause damn, that'd be a real change. Have you played through it, Vashy? Just curious what you thought of it if you had. Ah, gotcha. Hard combat because it's wonky. And I'm not gonna lie, that's probably an insta pass for me then. If I'm gonna play, the only game I grudgingly will accept for a wonky gameplay usually is something like freaking Overblood. That's because I'm cursed with knowledge of Overblood. 926 1926. You never beat Overblood? I mean, I understand that. I've always said one thing, though, that is forever in Overblood's credit. It legitimately is the funniest game I've ever played. I'm not even kidding. I sincerely mean that. I have never laughed more playing a video game than that. It might be why you're laughing as a part of it, but still. It's like watching, You know, it's like watching, like, let's just say Resident Evil is Scream. Overblood is Scary Movie. I think that's the best way I can compare, like, explain what Overblood is. And the thing is, well, I have to adjust that a little bit because I don't think Overblood is trying to be it, but it's like it became it even without trying. Dan, Baby Rage, hey Anu, great to see ya. The Knockinator, as he's so often called, it's great to see you, Anu. Anu, I hope you're doing well. Yes, Overblood is indeed a spoof horror game, but it managed to achieve this by trying to be a legit horror game. And it's quite the feat. I can't lie, and I've got to be honest about the game too. So it's notorious on the channel, but it's one of those games that I actually don't hate as much as it probably seems like I do, in part because it is so funny. Part of me just hates playing it because it became one of those games that's always like the funny game to request kind of deals. So you'd see requests for it like endlessly. But it wasn't like, you know what I mean. So it kind of filled that role a little more than I'd like. But yeah, overall, I don't really hate it though. I've played worse, believe me. I'm great. Hey, see, Anu, that is what I like to hear. Anu, how was the Death Stranding today? It's 3 times the size the Death Stranding one. Is it really? I knew you said you weren't totally sure, but you were expecting it to be larger. Superman 64. I can say I hate Superman 64 as well. Yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah, the games I legitimately hate is pretty slim, I think. There's a lot I don't want to ever play again, and I fully recognize they're just not for me or whatever. But yeah, I'm probably the same way overall, actually. But yeah, I hate Superman 64. I'll never forget, and I'm sure I am definitely not the only person to have this story, but I remember renting the game and just being so excited because Superman the Animated Series was one of my favorite shows and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, so me and my friends were gonna, you know, get together or whatever, hang out to play it. And, you know, we're gonna have pizza and all, you know, all that type of stuff. And it was a really exciting day. And then we sat down and we played Superman, and I've still never forgiven it after that moment. Because it didn't take long before we're playing Mario Kart or whatever. But I imagine that memory, something along those lines happened to a number of people that opening weekend, and I've never forgiven the game ever since. The tutorial map maybe 3.3 times bigger? Damn, Anu. That's a big ass map, Anu. I'm expecting full road pavement throughout, of course. But yeah, so yeah, in the Superman case, not only do I just think the game is garbage, because it is garbage, but yeah, it spited me. It ruined my weekend. I've never forgiven that. I'm sure I rented other shitty games, but I guess it was the hype of it, as of a Superman fan and all that stuff that probably made it worse. You haven't paved all? I know, it's time to get to work. Need time for it, I understand. I know, I was going through like my list of things like we got planned and ready coming up on the channel here, and it's like, holy shit, I'm like way overloading myself. How to find time for all this stuff. And we got trolled, what a shock. This ball site sucks. A small, oh, yeah, you can go ahead on now. Probably. I was gifted a copy of a friend in junior high. I didn't believe him. It was going to be bad. How wrong I was. Oh man, that's the worst. Yeah, Two Roads, even Zax didn't know. And he made the and he finished it. Yeah. What a fun boss fight. Bum, 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 bum. Even more materials. I don't know. I have no clue when I'm going to play that game, but I have to admit I am looking forward to it.
Why did you send her?
That's good, Anna. That's good. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the first one. It was a very unique gaming experience. But, like I said, I have no idea when that's going to happen. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. And chat, just again, not to beat the dead horse, but just as a reminder that those may not have been here to hear it. Upcoming streams, I think I'm gonna change. I was originally gonna do Mega Man on Thursday. I think we're gonna do this, more of this game, just to kind of help lighten the new game intake and whatnot this week. But then Friday, over on Twitch, I will be doing Pragmata full playthrough. And then Saturday, we're gonna be playing the new Cthulhu. I think it's called, I forget what it's called. It's like Cthulhu Eyes of the Abyss or something like that. It's a really good looking game. The trailer looks incredible. So that'll be Saturday. Sunday, we're gonna be doing some Silent Hill. And then, Monday, we'll be back on Pokemon, where we're gonna try to finish up Marowak and possibly start Dratini. Dratini, which is going to be terrible. God damn it, Cereal. Yeah, welcome back, Cereal. They dropped the Godzilla -0 trailer, did they? I'm still amazed of how good Godzilla -1 is. Oh, you dirty bitch. Get the hell out of the way. That sucks. Yeah, I for my monster movie rankings, I still say Peter Jackson's King Kong is #1, but Godzilla -1 is officially, securely, easily claimed at the #2 spot. I'm just saying something. Because I really like Godzilla vs. Kong, and yeah. I think Godzilla -1's better than that. Yeah, -1 and Peter Jackson's King Kong are like truly on a level of their own in that type of movie. They're actually it's like they're almost too good to be what they are. It sounds mean, but it's kind of true. I did see King of the Monsters. Yeah, it would be probably 4th on my list after those other 3. Oh. Should have turned the camera and I didn't, and I messed myself up.
Welcome to the poorly haunted mansion. We're so glad you came. Please come inside and look around. When you feel you're ready, then go through the door. Help! Help! Do you hear those voices? A family of 4 was sliced into bloody pieces.
So what? I did too. Yeah, I did too. Serial. I haven't seen that one.
Cries of the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he?
It's gonna be hard to go back after -1.
Because I felt I had to.
That's where I'm really hoping -0 doesn't screw up -1 at all. I mean, well, it won't screw up -1, but I just hope -0 is as good.
I wanted to scare you, that's all. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven? This mansion is quite old, so please, I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't
Oh
supposed
man.
to stop
Man, oh
there,
man, oh man, oh
I
man.
assure you. There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime. Or if you prefer, we could come and visit you instead. That was supposed to be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever. I have to agree.
Godzilla fan, we're all served. Yeah, yeah. Split. Not that it really matters. We're just a dead ass run anyway, but. Any radiation in chat? Any radiation droppers in chat? Well, chat, after stream tonight, your old buddy Dan is officially gonna finally sit down, and I'm going to edit my first Pokemon solo video. Hoping it'll turn out okay. But yeah, I've established the idea that I'm gonna set the time apart to make sure I actually do it, so I don't have any excuses. But it is happening tonight. Hopefully I get it done tonight. We'll see. It might take a while, but... Gotta do that. I'm gonna try to make a murder house video as well, which that'll only take like 15 minutes. Where basically I kind of do what I did with the Pragmata video I put up, where I, commentated and everything like that. I'm gonna do one of those for my murder house PB. As well. Trying to start doing it with all the speedruns I do, and make those uploads a little more interesting. And we're doing okay on YouTube. We're trending in the right direction. I need to keep up in the quality so I can, kind of hopefully keep it going that way. I always want to wait. I always think that turn is a little later than it is. Okay, so I'm gonna try and just shoot the outside horses and then do the inside. I feel like I might be able to get into a little bit better rhythm here with doing that. Maybe that wasn't the best one to start with, though. Ah, yeah, no, that didn't work. I swear these horses troll you, man. Dude, that actual brown shit actually hurts you? Any Pokemon I don't get this carousel part? I don't know, I feel like you combine two messages into one there. You're gonna buy an... Oh, really, Bendit? Nice, nice. And she tried to run again. Oh, gotcha on it. I'm with ya. Hey, hell yeah, that sounds amazing, Woodland. Bruh. Yeah, I have basically no business starting two speed games with as sloppy as this one is right now. I mean, this one's pretty much ready for marathons. In reality, it looks bad because, like, I'm running against my best time, but almost every game I'd play on a marathon would look that way if I ran against their actual splits. But I do want to, I still want to get a lower time than I have, though. Not giving it enough time is really paid in big today. Okay, yes, thank you. Jesus, what the heck was going on there? Hey, I don't need to turn there. For some reason, I keep thinking that's a turn. Also, chat, speaking of games that I don't have any time to play, but I wouldn't mind playing, are there any Galarians enjoyers in chat? I mentioned that game the other day and I haven't been able to get it out of my head, but it's a PS1 Psychic RE clone, and it's been bugging the hell out of me because I'm more intrigued to play it than I think I really want to be. Oh my god, I got stuck on the wall there. Galarians. Galarians. It's a PS1 game. Ever heard that? I know you're going to see it before too long. I know you will be a Galarians lore expert by the end of the year. You want to see it? Saturday cereal. Yeah, Pragmata Friday, then Cthulhu Saturday. Will I? Yes, Anu, see, the plan is I'll play Galarians, and I'll need you to research Galarian's Ash, because apparently it's really bad, and I don't want to play it. So I'm going to need you to be the lore expert, fill in all the blanks. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, you never know, Serial, but I'm planning to get, you know, do a full marathon length stream for it. So, I mean, I could be wrong. I can't picture it being over 9 hours, 10 hours long. I'm stuck on everything, okay? But if I can't, I'll adjust, obviously. We'll move Cthulhu back. And basically, the plan is that Cthulhu will follow Pragmata one way or another. Or if Pragmata ends up being like 5 hours long and I just want to roll in and play it, then... it should be Galarian's ass. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like I said, we'll learn the lore. We're not playing that game, though. That game looks horrible. But I do want to play the first one. I do want to play the first one. It's been stuck on my head, like in my head for like a week and a half now, and it's been bugging the hell out of me. You love the first one? I remember liking it, but then I got soft lock and mad, and I never played it again. I got soft. It was at the Birdman fight. I think that was his name. It was like when you're at the mansion and you fight like the mansion boss. And I like ran out of stuff you can use for power. I forget. I ran out of supplies that I couldn't keep in you. I could be quite wrong on that though. It has been a while. I think I went the wrong way. No, I didn't. Know what you're talking about? Yeah. I imagine I'll do much better nowadays. My survival horror instincts are far improved back in the late 90s. Believe you me, chat, this game is late 90s all over it. And in the best and worst of ways, like, yeah, you'll instantly think, wow, this is like a 90s boy band character or something. I don't know. It was the Birdman, he was tough. tried turning a little too sharp and then couldn't get myself adjusted. Yeah, obviously no streams tomorrow though, chat. We will be back here Thursday. Yeah, hopefully we'll have a better run. Hard to imagine doing much worse. I don't know what happened today. I think part of it is like I haven't played this game in a few days, and then yeah, that always catches up a bit. But I also had a really good PB. These are tough splits it's running against. At least for my skill level, obviously. No stream tomorrow, hug the nuggies. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Serial, but yeah, your old buddy Dan needs a day off. We're gonna spend it making Pokemon videos, but nevertheless. I'm at the gun though on the Pokemon videos because I have all the attempts saved on my computer and I'm running out of memory on my computer, so it's like, yeah, I gotta get these off of here. I have like 200 gigabytes of Pokemon videos on my computer right now. I gotta get them off of there. I gotta get the work. Dan is a Pokemon of the people. I'm taking that as a compliment, thank you. A Pokemon of the people. Oh, you know, so, yeah, I admit sometimes I feel like I almost get lazy, but I always do want to do my best to put out a stream that not only I can enjoy, but you guys can enjoy. You know, we can just chill and, you know, hang out together. Yeah, so, I will happily accept any title. That means we are doing that. That's a rough church. Anu, now you're just being crazy. Anu, there's a lot of things I do, but getting up and going to catch a Pokemon is definitely not one of them. Unless, you know, well, I got my Pokemon Go and I got my Snorlax chilling in here with me. That's about all I got. Alan Droney trying to befriend you, or a junior trainer's level 76. Well, if you're talking about offensive, I think it's the Pidgey. I think the Droney is more pathetic, though. Oh, gotcha, Anu. Okay. I didn't know that. And you see, I used to be with it. I used to be hip. And they changed what it was. Ugh. The 76 Pidgey though. God, that Pidgey run was so freaking great last night. It was dumb and just a tedious grind. But I gotta admit, by the end, when I'm sitting there using Mimic to mimic Lance's Hyper Beam from his Gyarados and shooting all of Lance's Pokemon with a level 88 Pidgey with Hyper Beam, that might be the single greatest thing I've ever done in Pokemon. Firing Hyper Beam with Pidgey. Taking out all the big bad dragons. Oh, don't worry, Anu. I've already docked your pay. But that's okay. I hope you got good rest.
Spoke of tortured souls, so outrageous the toll. You can lose all you have. He refused to give in.
Oh man, well, not the best day for the old runs, but that's okay.
Survive. You must have.
Ah, got you, Anu. Yeah, okay, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I am sorry to hear that though. Now, I don't blame you for wanting to just relax and everything.
All the time when he shouts at the moon, she's gone, and fear has overcome.
Hey, thanks for the GGs. Yeah, thank you, Serial. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Vashi.
So outrageous the toll. You can lose all you have. He refused to give in
You saved your streak today. Well, hey, there you go.
to the town that takes all. Survive. You must have the will. This movie doesn't end the way we want. All the time when he shouts at the moon, she's gone,
Well, 5138, not all that great, but that's okay. All right, there, chat. That is going to bring us to the end of the old stream tonight. Obviously, we did a little bit shorter here on YouTube, but I will be back streaming here on Thursday. We're gonna do some more Silent Hill, I've decided, and yeah. I'm sorry, Anu. I'm sorry, but yeah, I got other things I need to attend to at the moment. But I am considering starting to make these streams a little bit longer once I I need to get a routine in place a little bit, so I can maybe start doing a little bit so we can get a few more attempts in. Yeah, we'll see though. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Have a great night, all. Yeah, Peepo doggies. Let's hug your doggies tight. Hey, thank you, Fashy. Thank you, Zero. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for being here. If you haven't already, please consider giving the stream a like. Help us, more eyes see the channel and all that good stuff, and consider subscribing if you haven't already as well. Big thanks again to everybody for helping us reach 600 total subs here on YouTube. I really appreciate that. And yeah, we're gonna hopefully keep moving up the list and all that good stuff. I also posted a Pragmata video going through the demo. So if you're interested in the game and you just want to see the demos, speed run of the demo with, and I did commentary, I think, consider checking that out. It's only about 10 minutes long. If you're be interested in anything like that. As far as streams go, like I said, we'll be back here on Thursday. I'll be over on Twitch on Friday, where we'll be playing Pragmata, doing a full playthrough of that, and a full playthrough of the new Cthulhu game on Saturday. So lots of new stuff there. As far as Silent Hill, it'll be back. Assuming I finish the other two games on Sunday over on Twitch, and then again next week. Well, thanks again for being here. You guys have a great one. I will talk to you all later. Have a good night.